I am Goofy. I'll be chatting with my favorite actor-comedian friend David Cross again.
Hello, Goofy. How you doing, man?
Doing good, David Cross. And we want to talk about Stephen Colbert again.
Okay, Goofy. Why?
'Cause he really needs to meet Justin Long and how Justin Long met you, David Cross.
Oh, really? Are you sure, Goofy, my good man?
Yes, David, I'm sure about that.
Oh, okay, Goofy. That makes total sense.
Thanks, David.
No problem, Goofy, my friend.
Okay, David, can you tell me some memories you had in first and second Chipmunks film you liked starring and appeared in?
Sure, since I called the first film fine, I like my character in Hawk working at Jet Records. And I like the scene where I went to the orphan theater with the three chipmunks, Olvin, Simon, and Theodore there, and we had fun at that theater.
That's nice, David. And what else did you like doing in the first Chipmunks film you starred in?
I like the scene where I showed Jazz and Lee's character Dave my Elvin Spanish doll. And I also like the scene where my character welcomed three chipmunks into Ian's house, and my favorite line was, "I do have one rule, that there are no rules," and I invested everything about the chipmunks in the first film.
That's good, David.
Thanks, Goofy. And also that first Chipmunks film I starred in was fine.
Now I understand this. So, David, can you tell me your memories you had in second Chipmunks film you starred in, since you said that filming the second film was okay and fine?
Sure, Goofy. Since I called the second Chipmunks film okay and fine, I liked my character in Hawk meeting the Chip-Pets for the first time, and my character enrolled them to the same school the Chipmunks went to.
Really?
He's Goofy. And also keep in mind that three Chip-Pets are named Jeanette, Eleanor, and Brittany.
So, David, what else did you like doing in the second Chipmunks film?
I liked spending time with the Chip-Pets for the rest of the second film. I liked staring in.
Great. And also, did you have any lines in the third Chipmunks film you starred in?
Yes, I had lines in the third Chipmunks film I starred in. For the rest of the third film, I didn't have any lines when I was wearing a pelican head, but I had lines in the third film when I took the pelican head off of me.
Oh, really?
Yes, and also the last third Chipmunks film I was starring in. The third film was the last film for me to star in, and also I called that last third film I starred in literally without question miserable bad experience of my career, so I putted out a contract with the third film I starred in, so I was contracted to do 3 films. And also it was not because of the cast and crew who made the third film bad. The cast and crew did not make the third film bad and terrible. It was some other female producer. She made the third film bad, and she forced me to wear a pelican suit. So my treatment during Alvin and the Chipmunks 3 was actually the last final straw for me.
Oh, my. And also, I feel sorry for you, man.
Yes, Goofy. The first 2 Chipmunks films I starred in was fine, but the last third Chipmunks film I starred in was bad and a terrible experience for me.
Now, I understand you, David. Also, we really need Stephen Colbert to meet Justin Long. Do keep in mind that you were born in Atlanta, Georgia, and Justin Long was born in Fairfield, Connecticut.
Yes, that's correct, Goofy. And Stephen Colbert was born in Washington.
Sure, David. And also, I found out that you went to Stephen Colbert's Late Show back in January of this year.
Sure, Goofy. And also I went to Stephen Colbert's Late Show again of this year of January, and I was having a good time chatting with him on the Late Show with him, and I was supposed to go on her last year of November, but I had to cancel the tour because of that jerk COVID, and also I taped official David Cross.com special in Brooklyn back in November of last year.
I did not know that, David.
Well, now you know it, Goofy. And also not only was I known for starring in 3 Chipmunks films, I'm also known for starring in the Dark Divide film and in Arrested Development show and Mr. Show with Bob and David.
What spreaded COVID around the world, David? Was it Trump or Biden that made COVID come?
No, Goofy. It was not Trump or Biden that made COVID come. It was China. China spreaded COVID around the world. So no, it was not Trump or Biden who spreaded COVID around the world at all. It was China that did it.
So, David, can you call Phil Mitchell and your other friends? 'Cause we need Justin Long to show up to Stephen Colbert's Late Show so that Justin Long can discuss about his life to him and how he met you, David Cross.
Yes, I'll call Phil Mitchell and my other friends about this, Goofy. I'll tell him and my friends about Justin Long needing to show up on Stephen Colbert's Late Show so that Justin Long can discuss about his life and how he met me, and I honestly don't regret making 3 Chipmunks films. There's no shame in it. I did it because I hadn't worked in over 6 months.
Really?
Yes.
David, you look good and sound funny in those 3 Chipmunks films. You look incredible in those 3 movies you starred in.
Well, thanks, Goofy.
My pleasure, David, and there you'll have it, David. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking. That's Stephen Colbert again. So Justin Long was a fan of David Crow's. Justin Long will need to come on to Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And Justin Long will be talking about his life to Stephen Colbert and how he met David Crow. So we are going. We'll have a break, everyone. Enjoy yourselves and good night. We'll be right back.